Hello and welcome to this episode of Orion at Your Library. My name is Karen Knox. I'm the director of the Orion Township Public Library. And I'm here today with Kathleen and James. And we are here to share with you what's going on this May and June at our library and in our community. And we're going to kick things off with another series of 1, 2, 3 Play With Me.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 Play With Me is a toddler age group where the parent and the child can come into a workshop each week. They take time to play, they take time to do art, they meet new friends, and each week a community resource specialist will be there to answer questions. And they will range on topics from child development to speech and hearing to nutrition, all these things. There are 4 sessions in May. The first one is on May 1st, but registration for these do not open until April 17th. So once April 17th rolls around, call us. Go to our website and just start registering for this 1, 2, 3 Play With Me.
Yeah, because that usually fills up.
It does. It fills up real quick.
Yeah, awesome. So love to be able to offer that series to our little ones. And then as we are still open on Sundays in May, we have a really fun program coming up with folk songs, right?
That's right. On Sunday, May 5th, we're going to have the premier auto harpist in the world. His name's Adam Miller, and he'll be here to perform traditional folk songs and ballads from the Great Lakes area. Wow. And we always have really great turnouts for our concerts, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome. You don't get to hear a harpist very often.
Not too much.
Not a real talented one in this regard, so that's awesome. And then over in the kids department, we are going to celebrate PJ Masks with a story time.
That's right, the very famous PJ Masks. Those who have kids know about this series. It's a very popular series, and we're going to have an action-packed story time based on it. It'll be for ages 2 to 5. It'll be drop-in, and that will be Thursday, May 9th at 10 a.m.
Awesome, very good. And our IT guy, Eric, is going to be back repeating his very popular Cutting the Cord program as well, right, Kathleen?
That's right. If you're fed up with your high prices, endless taxes, and programming channels with 40 different channels that you don't need, this is the program for you. Cable and satellite customers are kicking the service providers to the curb and adding things like Hulu and Netflix, and it's much easier than you think, and our resident IT guru, Eric, will show you how.
Awesome. That should be a lot of fun as well. Very educational. And then we have our Early Explorers program going on in the youth department.
So this is a program that is geared more towards the younger toddler ages. Okay. It's going to be a bunch of sensory bins, like rice and little things in the bins, water tables, things like that. It will be Monday, May 13th at 11 a.m. And it's just to practice with their fine motor skills at that age. So.
That's great. Yeah, they tend to find everything and touch it, right?
That's what this is for.
That's what it's for.
A sensory bin overload.
Fantastic. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then this is one that I know we've been asked to do in the past. I'm so excited that we're finally doing it. We're doing a bike repair maintenance makerspace.
That's right. You can bring your bike, and we'll have Holy Spokes here, and they'll teach a hands-on class how to maintain your bike, even do like a couple simple repairs. And this program is open to teens and adults, and will be held outside at the back of the library parking lot.
That sounds great, especially just get it all tuned up just in time for the season.
Exactly,
right?
And we have so many trails in Orion.
Absolutely.
So perfect.
Yeah, right off the back of the library parking lot. There's the trail. So. Yeah. Fantastic. And then our ever popular Pick Up Steam program has a couple things coming up.
That's right. We have 2 coming up. The first one will be May 21st. That's a Tuesday morning at 10. And that one will be centered on spring. Yay. So 3 to 5-year-olds can come in and learn about science, math, art things based on spring. And then we have a second one based on space that will be Tuesday, June 11th at 10 a.m. Both of these are drop-in activities, but due to the supplies, we limit it to 25 people. So the first 25 through the door on those days get to come in. So.
Fantastic, fantastic. The STEAM programs are always educational and fun. So
very popular.
Yeah, very popular stuff. And speaking of science, we also are doing a program for adults on birding beyond the backyard. What's that about?
That's right. So on Tuesday, May 21st at 6:30, we will have Daryl Bernard, who is the Seven Ponds Nature Executive Director, and he'll be here to discuss birds and just the key hotspot locations if you're interested in birding, and also some interesting opportunities that's offered by Seven Ponds. So if you enjoy birds that are visiting your feeder, this is a really great program for you to kind of figure out what's beyond your backyard.
That's wonderful. Yeah, so many people love to watch the birds come and go, and I know as spring comes around, it's always fun to start hearing them singing again, but I don't really know the differences between them, so I should go to that. And for our teenagers, Dan has a lot of things coming up this spring as well as something really fun for all ages called Fandom Fest. And so he's going to tell us all about that coming up next. Take it away, Dan.
Thanks, Karen. We have some great events coming up in May and June this year. Our big event will be on May 4th. It'll be Orion Fandom Fest. It takes place on both Free Comic Book Day and Star Wars Day this year, May 4th. We are going to be having all kinds of crafts, a Smash Brothers tournament, video game trivia, and Brandon Hankins is a local artist who writes graphic novels who's going to be giving a special presentation as well. It's an all-day event, all ages, and it's going to be a lot of fun. On May 28th, we also have the grand opening of our new makerspace. There's lots of equipment that is new to the library, a laser cutter that engraves and cuts wood, glass, metal, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be doing some great projects with that over the summer, as well as video editing, photo editing, all kinds of stuff. So keep your eye on our schedule for new information about the makerspace. And then on June 8th, we're going to be having our summer reading kickoff, which is a great event every year. Teens can sign up for summer readings starting on the 8th and win prizes all summer long for reading, and then join us on August 2nd for our Teen Summer Reading Lock-In, which is always a great event. It takes place here after hours, and you do have to participate in summer reading to participate in the lock-in. And finally, on June 15th, we're going to be having our second Magic the Gathering get-together. It's a great card game if you've never played before. It is open to new and experienced players. We're going to be playing in a bunch of different formats. There's going to be pre-made decks for people to learn to play, and then experienced players can play whatever format they'd like to play in. So I hope to see you here at the library as the school year is ending. Make sure you get signed up for summer reading when the day comes, and I will send it back over to Karen.
Thanks, Dan. So we also have a very popular book discussion that's a little bit different called Cook the Book. Tell us about that one.
That's right. On Monday, June 3rd, we have our Cook the Book program. This is where you pick up a cookbook from the library based on a certain theme, and then you make a recipe and you bring it to share. So I'm pretty excited. June 3rd, they're all books on pizza.
Oh, wow.
I got to tell you, that's one of my favorite Monday night events, because I work on Monday nights, and they always let the employees try the dishes, and everybody always brings in some delicious dishes. I can't wait to try all of them on pizza. That
Pizza
sounds
night,
really
that'll
good.
be good. Yeah, absolutely. We have some very talented chefs in our community, don't we?
We do.
That's awesome. And then we also have some talented writers in our community.
We do. Wednesday, May 8th and June 12th throughout the summer, we have a writing workshop, and this is just for people to kind of casually meet, share their work, and talk about techniques and how to practice your writing skills.
Wonderful. So it's just a drop-in. Anybody's welcome.
Yep, just drop in. Anyone's welcome.
Fantastic. And then our kids are going to be having a lot of fun with space stuff, starting off with Space is Ace. What's that one?
That's a mini story time where it's going to be followed by playtime with space-themed activities. It'll be for ages 2 to 5, and it'll be on Monday, June 10th at 11 a.m.
Okay, very good. That kicks things off. And then I hear we're doing a couple of programs on seeking the moon. Is that like looking at the moon?
Yes, this is going to be fun. So we have moon spying technology, so we can look at the moon when it's not dark outside. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do different phases of the moon. And then also you can come in and do crafts that are moon themed as well. This all ages event will be Tuesday. The first one will be Tuesday, June 13th at 6:30 p.m. And then the second one will be Saturday, June 29th at 10 a.m.
Perfect.
Registration will be required, so keep an eye on when the registration will open, which is usually about 2 weeks before the program is.
Okay.
So.
And that'll be limited just because of space.
Just because of space, and we're going to have things to look at the moon, and we want to make sure everybody has a turn to do
Have a
so.
chance to do it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So watch for that sign up for sure. And then while we're looking at the moon, or maybe a little bit later, we're going to have another toddler dance party. This is one of my favorites. The kids have so much fun.
Ain't no party like a toddler dance party. Toddlers and caregivers just come to the library, and we dance to some tunes. This time we're going to have some out of this world themed music.
Fantastic.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds fun. That'll be on Monday, June 17th at 10 a.m.
Okay, very good, very good. And then over in the adult department, we have a really cool speaker coming to talk about, is that right, Kathleen? UFOs over Michigan?
That's right. UFOs over Michigan, Monday on June 17th at 7 o'clock here. You may not know this, but Michigan actually has some of the biggest UFO cases on record, dating back to the 1960s. So we're going to have presenter Bill Kolonkowski of the state director of the Michigan chapter of the Mutual UFO Network.
Oh my goodness.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
He's a regular lecturer on the UFO phenomenon. He's appeared and consulted in TV shows on the History Channel, Discovery Channel, the Science Channel. So he's going to come in and he's going to discuss all of the really cool Michigan UFO sightings.
That's fantastic.
That is. And it's kind of to go along with our summer reading theme, which is a universe of stories.
Very cool. That should be a lot of fun. So there's a lot of interest in those kinds of things in our community. So that'll be a great night. Very cool. And then back over in the youth department, we have Star Lab is coming.
That's right. Because sticking with our summer reading theme, a universe of stories, Oakland County Parks has an inflatable planetarium that they tour around the county, and we got one. So they're going to be at the library on Wednesday, June 19th. And they have 2 sessions. One's at 2 p.m., one's at 3 p.m.
Okay.
And again, registration will be required for that one just for spacing purposes. But it's just a cool way to come in, and it's a giant inflatable planetarium, and you can look up at the night sky during the day.
Yeah.
Again, registration is required, and that will open up about 2 weeks before the program, which is again on June 19th.
Okay, very good. And then I know there's a new movie coming out, another Toy Story movie, so we're going to have a party, because that's what we do.
Ain't no party like a Toy Story party. We have all the fun parties this year. And just to go with the movie, we're going to be doing another party with treats and games and other themes on our favorite Toy Story series. So
Wonderful.
That will be on June 20th at 11 a.m., and all ages are welcome to this one.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then we have some great neighboring libraries around us here in Orion, in the Orion area as well. And it sounds like we're going to be partnering with our friends over in Clarkston for some programs. Is that right?
Yes, it's called Neighborhoods of Stories. We are partnering with Clarkston Independence District Library to do stories, rhymes, songs, and adventures in 6 local Orion Township and Independence Township parks.
Oh, fun.
And beaches. So there will be one each week, and it'll alternate between the townships. The first one will be Friday, June 21st at the Clarkston Community Gardens at 10 a.m.
Okay.
The second one will be Friday, June 28th at the Children's Park in downtown Lake Orion, also at 10 a.m. These programs are geared towards the toddler preschool ages, but all members of the family are welcome.
Absolutely.
Just to see the lovely parks that our community and the neighboring communities can offer, and all the fun things that the families can do at each park.
That's wonderful. And so Orion folks are welcome to come to the ones in Clarkston.
Correct.
As well as inviting the
admittance
Clarkston
to all
ones
of it
to
is
us.
free, and no registration is required. Just come to the parks on that day and enjoy some story times and some fun
And hopefully some sunshine.
and some sunshine.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. And then, my goodness, what is this Retro Space Movies program for?
So
Sounds fun.
we're just going to have some family-friendly, space-themed movies throughout the summer.
Cool.
The first one will be Saturday, June 22nd at 10 a.m. We just thought it was a fun way to come and enjoy a space-themed movie in an air-conditioned library during the hot
Absolutely.
summer. So those are popcorn will be provided,
gonna say.
and it is drop-in, so
Okay.
anybody can come on in.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Well, as you can see, we have a theme going on for our summer, and that is a universe of stories and lots of space-related things. And we're going to kick all of that off with a summer reading kickoff party that we do every year, and you're going to hear all about that next.
Thanks, Karen. Hi, I'm Beth Sheridan, and I'm from the Adult Services Department.
And I'm Ashley Lehman. I am your head of youth services here at OTPL.
And we just wanted to tell you a little bit about our summer reading kickoff and our summer reading clubs that are going to happen. The kickoff will be on Saturday, June 8th from 11 to 2, and it's going to be in the back in our beautiful lawn, and we have all kinds of things for families and adults and kids to take part in. We have music, food, demonstrations, crafts, games for all ages, and of course we hope you sign up for our summer reading club while you're there that day or after you leave.
Yeah, definitely. So some of the activities we have going on, we're going to have some big inflatables from Oakland County Parks. And then we're also going to have a fun tent with lots of different space-themed activities, because our theme this year is a universe of stories. We are going to have model rockets.
That'll be fun.
And also some model airplanes that you may be able to try out and get in yourself. Not actually fly, but sit inside of a model airplane.
There should be something for everybody to do.
Definitely all ages fun this year.
All right. And then once the kickoff's over, you can read, all ages can join our summer reading program and read all summer to earn prizes. For adults, 5 books will get them a free coupon to a Bean to Go and a chance to win a $100 Visa card at the end. For teens, same thing. They're going to win prizes for reading books, and also there'll be a grand prize at the end. And a third one before you tell about kids, which also for the 58 plus crowd, you can participate at the Orion Center too if you don't want to do our online program.
Yes, and then we have 2 different programs for kids. We have the Read to Me program, where you can read with your child who is under the age of 5. And then where they can read 7, 14, or 21 books together, and you can earn a prize. And then also there is our regular summer reading program for grades K through 5, where they can read minutes, and every time they read a certain amount of minutes, they get 3 different prizes. And at the end there is a grand prize, and you can come to the library and see which grand prizes we have in our showcase during the summer.
So we hope to see you on Saturday, June 8th from 11 to 2 at our summer reading kickoff. It's going to happen rain or shine, and it'll be lots of fun.
And now we're going to send it to Steve, who's going to tell you about our tech recycling event coming up soon.
Hi, my name is Steve Saunders, Head of IT at the Orion Township Public Library, and I'm here to talk to you about our upcoming Technology Recycling Day. On Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., you can drop off any of your old computer equipment and electronics at the library for recycling purposes. When we ran this similar program back in October with our partner Electrocycle, we served 120 cars and collected enough material to fill 8 4-foot by 4-foot by 4-foot Gaylord boxes. Acceptable equipment includes computers, laptops, gaming consoles, printers, faxes, telephones, and cell phones. Unacceptable items include CRT monitors, tube TVs, household batteries, light bulbs, and any kind of CD or floppy disk. For additional information on what is and is not acceptable, please see our website at orionlibrary.org/techrecycling. And now back to Karen.
Thanks, Steve. That's really helpful information. And I know that the last time we did a Tech Recycling Day, there was a lot of people that lined up their cars with their recycling. So hopefully that can happen again and we can help out the community. And now this next program that we're going to tell you about is going to be super fun. And Kathleen, tell us about it with Bob Ross.
That's right. We're going to be doing a paint along with Bob Ross on Saturday, June 22nd at 2 p.m. So the Joy of Painting is going to come to the library, and we will paint along with an actual episode of The Joy of Painting, and we'll provide all of the materials. We'll provide the paint, the paint brushes, the canvases. I recommend you wear clothing that you don't mind getting some paint on, but we'll provide, some of the plastic smocks and things like that. Space is limited because I think this will be a very popular program.
Absolutely.
So you'll have to register online.
Okay, and when is that one again?
That is Saturday, June 22nd.
Okay, really fun. Awesome. James, will we see you there?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Happy little trees and accidents.
And then we are also continuing our community conversation program. That's a partnership with the United Methodist Church in downtown Lake Orion. And so what are those dates and topics coming up?
So we have 2 community conversations coming up on May 13th, and we will discuss bullying. And then the June 10th discussion is LGBTQ, and that's protecting our marginalized youth.
Okay, so a lot of focus on our youth, which we know we need to take care of our youth here in Orion Township. So come out to those really important conversations and share your thoughts with our speakers on that. And then this one is really fun, and hopefully I can say it properly. We're going to be doing stories and stroller strides, right, James?
That's right. So we're going to have a stroller fitness class that is conducted by the Fit for Mom instructors. They're going to come in and they're going to do a quick class with us at the library, outside behind the library in our backyard. And then we'll also have a quick story time. This program is for any mom who has kids that are still in strollers.
Okay.
So from the little babies to the 4 or 5-year-olds. And that will be Monday, June 24th at 10 a.m.
So bring your kid and your stroller.
Yes.
Wonderful. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then we have Shining Stars. That sounds like a cool program.
Just another activity-based story time where it's going to be exploring different galaxy constellations, stars,
Cool.
a theme with our summer reading, A Galaxy of Stories. That's for ages 2 to 5. It's drop-in, and that will be Tuesday, June 25th at 2 p.m.
Okay, very good. And then I'm so glad to see that we're bringing Kinder Music back.
This is always a popular one, too.
Absolutely.
Kinder Music is instructors from the Clarkston Conservatory, where they sit with parents and kids, and they do a blend of singing, dancing, musical activities, all geared towards early literacy. They've been here before, and we always love when they come back. Each age group has a specific time, so check our calendar for when to bring your little ones, like what's the right time to bring your little ones.
Right. That sounds great. And then I'm so excited that we're going to kind of close up this session here, at least in June, with Build a Rocket.
So I'm excited for this one too. This is for third through sixth graders,
Oh,
a little bit
fun.
of the older groups.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is we want to test your design skills and see if we can make rockets out of different kinds of materials, such as like straw rockets, water rockets. Just a fun STEAM program for the older kids. That'll be Saturday, June 29th at 2 p.m.
That sounds great. And we'll still be right in the middle of summer reading.
Right in the middle of
So lots of fun stuff yet to come. But we do have a few other announcements we want to make sure everybody knows about. So in the month of May, we have a couple of closings for holidays because we do celebrate a couple of holidays. And we are going to be closed on Sunday, May 12th, and that's for Mother's Day, so that staff and community folks can spend time with their family and their mothers on that day. And then we're also going to be closed May 25th, 26th, and 27th. That's for Memorial Day weekend, so that's a Saturday through Monday closing. And then that's the first Sunday that we're closed for the summer. We're actually going to reclose the library on our summer hours for Sundays. So don't visit us on Sunday after May 19th again until school starts back up again in September, and then we'll reopen again on Sundays because we know everyone's loving that. We also have a Friends of the Library book sale coming up. They have their spring used book sale coming up, and that is on May 14th is the opening day of that. That's for Friends members and teachers, and that runs until May 18th. So that week, come on into the meeting room and check out. We have tons and tons of books for sale. So be sure to check that out. June 12th, we're also looking for blood donors. So we're having another Red Cross blood drive in conjunction with the Red Cross, and that's on June 12th. So that should be another great opportunity for those that are looking to do that. We have a few other announcements. We have, we know our parking lot is in disrepair. It is time to get that repaired and seal coated. So during the month of May, we will have contractors working on our parking lot. So you may have to adjust your parking skills a little bit if you come visit us in May, but please do anyway. We will have lots of opportunities for that. And then we're working on circulating bicycles because, as Kathleen has mentioned, we back up to the trail, and James has mentioned with our stroller program, we back up to the Pollyann Trail. So we're going to have a couple of bicycles that Holy Spokes is providing for us.
They donated them, yep.
They're donating the bicycles, and people can check out a bike for a day. And we will provide a helmet and a few other amenities to go with it, or you can bring your own. And so this is just a great way to get out on the trails and enjoy if you don't have access to a bicycle yourself. And in addition to that, I just want to remind everybody that the library's book bike will be back out on the trails as well this spring. So look for us on the book bike. My goodness, that was a lot of stuff going on. Anything I forgot, guys?
Summer reading is always very popular at the library, and so June is the first month of that, so we have a lot of programming
Absolutely,
coming up.
Yep.
absolutely.
And space is such a great theme.
Yeah,
It's always
space is a
very
great
cool.
theme. Yeah, bring your space stuff out. We'll have fun with that. So awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing all of you at the library very soon. Join us for all of our fun activities and give us a call if you ever have any questions. But bye for now. Thank you.